Hello, my name is Gary Gillen, and in this short video I'm going to provide an overview of the work-based mentor role and indeed the importance of the work-based mentor role in helping graduate apprentices succeed on the programme. Now, an apprenticeship is a tripartite relationship between the apprentice, who is the learner, yourself as the employer, and the university as the apprenticeship provider. Apprenticeships are only successful if this relationship is strong and it's supported via strong communication and contact. So, just a little bit more about the workplace mentor role. Well, every organisation on the programme should have a workplace mentor in their organisation who is there and willing to engage with the apprentice, to monitor their progress, and to help identify a suitable work-based project that the apprentice can work on. In addition, the mentor should provide ongoing informal support and guidance to the apprentice and help them to reflect on their learning and development whilst undertaking the programme. The mentor's role involves performing your own work role, as well as acting as a role model, guiding and supporting the apprentice. This will be like supporting and supervising any new employee, but over a longer period of time. You'll be required to orientate them to new learning opportunities, to support them with tasks, work assignments, projects, and generally combine work and learning. As a mentor, you'll need to enable the apprentice to stand back and reflect on what they're learning, which is often difficult in a workplace environment. As a mentor, it's the expert the apprentice will be learning from, your expertise and experience, as well as the work. And as the mentor, you will identify learning opportunities that are available that the apprentice should participate in. For example, a meeting may occur which would be useful for the apprentice to attend. This can be embedded by the mentor's intervention and then be followed by a discussion with the apprentice regarding the decisions that were made, to understand the processes and actions that resulted from that meeting. Every organisation is different, so we encourage you to have early and proactive conversations with your apprentice in order to determine the most appropriate and successful arrangements for your apprentice. Successful work-based mentors are approachable and encouraging, helping the apprentice to reflect their learning and how to apply it in the workplace. A workplace mentor is also dedicated to the development of the apprentice and senior enough and trusted within the organisation to open doors, to facilitate development opportunities. Now, it is important to highlight that as a mentor, you will also have your own work responsibilities to maintain, as will the apprentice. So be aware of these additional demands on you and the apprentice and factor them into your regular progress meetings. As a mentor, you will be expected with the apprentice in order to plan the learning activities to meet the course requirements. Now, the university does not dictate the number and frequency of meetings. This is up to the mentor and the apprentice to decide. But there is a level of expectation that the work-based mentor will provide reassurance, will check on the apprentice's understanding and progress, and potentially even look over and provide feedback on the apprentice's work-based project. Now, as part of the programme, we encourage the apprentice to complete PDP templates. The aim of this activity is to enable the apprentice to take a proactive, self-managing approach to their own learning and map out the activities that they're undertaking as part of the work-based project, with the university's graduate attributes taken into account. The learning that they gain from their work experience will be recorded in their portfolio and captured in their work-based assessments. Apprentices may struggle to see the value of developing reflective practice, especially at the early stages of their learning journey. Now, as a work-based mentor, you can play a critical role in this process, helping the apprentice to stand back from their learning and immediate job role and explore the broader application or implications of their learning and development. Now, the direct manager over the apprentice, well, they're not always the best person to be a mentor. And sometimes management issues can overlap and conflict with the learning requirements. The work-based mentor needs to be someone that is trusted by management to be able to teach, to guide, to support and direct the apprentice. Setting time aside to explain processes and procedures is necessary. So as the work-based mentor, you must be able to manage your own time and priorities, as well as to oversee the apprentice. As part of this tripartite relationship, we find it beneficial that the apprentice has a say in who is mentoring them, although we appreciate that may not always be possible due to the availability of the appropriate people. Organisational requirements may require the apprentice to have several short-term mentors at different stages of the apprenticeship. So, for example, as they rotate around the organisation. That is perfectly acceptable. But in this situation, we would advise that the apprentice is also assigned an additional mentor who will take the overall responsibility for the development and then who can liaise with the university regarding the course requirements. We also appreciate that during the programme it may be appropriate for the apprentice to change mentors in order to learn different skills or experience in working in different departments. And these experiences should be planned and evaluated so that the apprentice and the other mentors can make the most of that experience. So if you are the main mentor, it may be helpful to liaise with the new one to make sure that they are confident with what is expected. Now, occasionally an apprentice may not get on with a mentor and have to change during the programme. Now, granted, that can be disturbing for both the apprentice and the mentor concerned, but it should also be seen as a development opportunity for the apprentice to learn to adjust to working with others, and for the mentor to reflect upon their experience and, if necessary, seek further support or training. Now, there are many benefits of being a workplace mentor. It offers a great opportunity for more senior individuals in an organisation to share their expertise. Mentoring can be a remotivating factor as it refreshes your experience by exploring something that you know very well, but from the learner's perspective, not so much. So the role values staff experience, and it's an opportunity to develop professional relationships, while also enhancing personal satisfaction seeing other members of staff develop. So if you require any additional information on the role of the work-based mentor, then please do not hesitate to get in contact.